Disaster. The ritual to complete the cure for the wedding death has worked as planned. But Desfar has proven to be a traitor and has stolen the result. He has fled through a magical portal, but his false Hellmites attacked, and Vanquish followed. The integer, Fred, and Tommy Xavier, Ollie's bomb, as well as their dire badger, continue their journey in the world of the Knights of the Neverwinter. It's part 11 as they continue through the portal.
Oh. Wow, I almost killed my throat there. Alright, now you know what's going on. You guys been waiting for this. After that cliffhanger? Cliffhanger, come on now. Oh shit, where is this going to? Helm's Hold, what the hell is this? What is this? What's this place? We ain't got no more maps now. This is crazy. Hey there, sir. Brigand. See any fools through here?
Fancy that. I reckon you're with good man Dester, aren't you? What?
Huh? Good man. Any friend of the helm is a friend of mine. Watches over my crops, he does. Oh boy, wow. So you know Dester, do you? That I do. I first met good Dester the night of shield meet. He must be an important fellow, because the whole place shut down when he left for Neverwinter. Now that he's back, maybe things will start getting back to normal around here. Shield meet, what's that? Right, it's a planting festival for folks like me, for the Hellmites though. They come to keep and figure out how to protect us over the coming year. Priests and paladins get reassigned all over. If they're in Baldur's Gate one year, they'll Neverwinter the next. Did this come before or after Baldur's Gate now? I've got to check that. I got browser open here. Let's just check this. Oh, someone's banging, but I don't think you guys can pick it up, thank God. Black Isle Studios. I was looking at studio developers and stuff like that. Baldur's Gate. How do I see this developed? Baldur's Gate was 1998, I believe, or published 1998 by Blackgate released Studios, or Black Isle Studios, sorry, Blackgate. Baldur's Gate 1998. So where's Icewind Dale? Icewind Dale was not Icewind Dale. What am I talking about? This is a Neverwinter Night. This is like way there, because I think it's based on Dungeons and Dragons, is it not? So that might be why. Lore-wise, Neverwinter Nights. Jeez, that's got. I think this is when was it released? 2002. So this was after Baldur's Gate. Okay. I think that makes sense. Alright. Mystery solved. The next one, Neverwinter the next. Anything strike you as odd? This shield meet? I remember waking up to hear shouts and the sound of fighting coming from the keep. Just thought the priests were in their cups after all the festives. Is there something else you need? Why do you think the place shut down? Feral plague, I reckon, not very befitting of the helm, if you ask me, but maybe staying in all the time helps them protect us somehow. And you know they're not all dead. I'm still making deliveries there. They're not going through as much as they used to. They're not going through as much as they used to. They ain't coming to the gate no more either. This is weird. I leave a half-stocked wagon outside to keep the keep every week, and they leave me empty one to swap to, with enough gold to make it worth my while. You sure he's back? Right as rain, I was heading down to catch some river fish for tomorrow's supper, when he and his priest's friends showed up right where you're standing now. Where did they go? Up to the keep. Only way anyone can go, now that the bridge is out. Anything else? What's this place now we're in? Why, this here's the road up to Helm's Hold, where the priests live. There's no better lord than a Helmite, I say, because they'll always protect you in hard times. Neverwinter's in the other direction, at least it would be if a good man, Desford, hadn't had me get my ox and I probably shouldn't have said that. What? Neverwinter's in the other direction, at least it would be if good man Desford hadn't had me get my ox and good man Desford's a traitor. Lord Nesha sent me to hunt him down. Wait there, let's try this. By Jiminy. You're serious? Now I told my wife there was something funny about that good man Desford. When he left for Neverwinter, he had me and my ox tear down the bridge behind him. He said it was to protect me from plague bearers breaking quarantine. You know, I got them banging outside the window right now, doing DIY. I never understand this area here, where we live at here. But they always wait till it's super hot to start, you know, asking people to do construction stuff. Because, like, people can have their window open, right? So, you know, could have done it in the spring, where it's going to be cool at least, but not. You don't have to have your window open, but when it's super hot, you got to have a window open. Got someone banging and doing all kinds of construction work at crazy full in super hot heat. Makes no sense. Because it is 25 Celsius today, by the way. It's the 10th of July, I mean. Is it 10th? Yeah, 10th of July. Wednesday. 25 Celsius. Plus electrical equipment. Got the 2 fans going, does some pretty cool. Why, that was a fine bridge too. My father built it. And I'm the fool who tore it down. Toadstools. Jiminy, you can't even trust your neighbours these days. Oh, he just run off home. And that's it. I'm not taking a chance on nobody no more. Do what you want, I'm leaving. Oh wow. This guy's like, screw this. Oh yeah, wait there. This person's gone. Noise, jeez. There we go. Has he gone already? Man ran in his house and disappeared. That's wild. That is wild. Well, let's take your savings. Yes, we got the information. Nothing else here. Our first save going. I've just disappeared in his house. And it's disappeared in his yard. Like real life. My mic's picking up that banging now. I just heard it. So it's getting more pronounced and annoying. Likewise. We will free the cows, so that they're free range cows, you know, and chickens. Alright. So I've been, yeah, looking forward to seeing what the heck is, this game's got next for us, man. They get our weapons out, maybe, just in case. Just not gonna be all chocolates and cream. Oh, here we go, skeleton priests. What's he doing to Fred? I don't like what he's doing to Fred. If Tommy dies, is he dead? Enough of this. Past warrior. Is he dead if he dies? Because we can't get back to the normal places now. So I've got to think about that. I've got to really think about that. What's this? Oh, it's the badger. Got to really think about that. He might be at the back. No, can we travel back now with the recall stone? Does it work? Does it still cost us 50 bones? We need to test this theory now. Let's see what's going on. Ah, they will do it. I think he'll turn up here. Only problem is, where's the rest of our guys? There's divine impulse there. Can we still get Arabeth as well? Yeah. Does she still do temple services and such?
There is no time. You must. Maybe Fenthic's actions will be overlooked. Maybe he will be forgiven before
That's
the city
unbelievable.
looks for vengeance instead of the city guards.
How about fixing us up? Wait, there wasn't there another guy that was offering the services instead? Sure, there was someone that was saying I offer services all of a sudden there. Like Olaf or something. I don't see him though. And does it cost us 50 gold as well to go back? I don't know. Can't sell stuff anymore? Hold up. This guy. Circle.
Hello to you.
Ask me to provide whatever assistance I can on your mission. Here we go. However, magic's not healing in nature. Still tied to the teleportation. Is it? No, maybe it's not. How about teleport? No, it's not what we want. That guy's useless. He's a tutorial guy. I guess it's the pool that we have to use as a shop and stuff. This is empty. Oh, this is odd. There's a teleport thing again now that we came from. Gosh darn it. Oh, there it is. Really cool portal. Let me see if it costs money still. I'm sure it does. Yeah, okay. No point losing the money. I think Tommy will turn up there. I'm sure. Because but we can't get any of the other ones now. So it's a good thing we got Tommy. Because he's the one that's going to be doing the most work in terms of breaking locks and traps equally. Cave entrance, let's check this out. This is Helm's Hold already. Jinkies. Jinkies. Fool. Take a man for dickhead. Jinkies. Oh, that groaning doesn't sound good though. I don't like that. Hola? Friendly? Come in peace? Johnny. That banging's starting again. I have to turn down the gain or something. I don't want to die. When's this nightmare gonna end? Don't kill me, don't kill me. I'll do what you say, just don't kill me. Let me see if I can turn this down or something. It's already at lowest, I think so. Yeah. It's banging. Alright. Hey, so you can hear that, right? It's an idiot. Not an idiot, but you know what I mean. I'm Johnny. Me and Dad, we run the whole storehouse, but some cult took over a few weeks ago even. People of the Eye. They killed lots of Hellmites, but left us alive to work, and now the boss, Desfa, he's raising their dead bodies everywhere. Now that it's dead and there's zombies and stuff, I just want to work. I just want to sort the nails. Wait there. I have to see if I can close the window a little. See if it helps. It's gonna make things extremely hot though. Why is Desper doing this? I don't know. He marches in saying something about being cast aside, saying he isn't getting any more help, and now he's raising the dead. I heard him yelling while he said it wouldn't be abandoned. That he had plans to prove himself. Right, it's Colton. They were here as spies, I think. And one day they just killed almost all the brothers except Dumal. I don't know who they are. They worship something called the Old Ones. Must be some northern cult, maybe. Who's Dumal? Dumal, he used to be in charge, or at least close to it. I'm sorry, I really didn't know a lot about him, how the hold was run. I've kept up on all that. He was nice though. He might still be alive somewhere. I think he was kept alive so they could know how to act. Not sure though. Can you tell me why this? Is this we asked that? What calms you down? How about we do business, what? Alright. Simple business, okay, I can do that. But it's got to be fair or I'll get in trouble. It just blows over anyway. This guy's gonna sell us stuff while he's dealing with the death of his parents and stuff. Being murdered by scumbags. It's just like real life. Little kid. It's all +1 stuff. It's not good stuff at the moment. It's not making our nether regions stiff at the moment. This gear, unfortunately, or wet for that matter. Bag of holding. Is that the standard 80% one? Minus 100%. Oh, it's a wait. There's an actual bag of holding. I just realized, like a proper one, like this. Oh yeah, we'll definitely buy that. Therefore, not Lee. Therefore, not Lee. You want to be buying those. Why is Tommy's contract in here? Oops. Hold up. What's happened to my stuff? Where's all the other contracts gone? All the other players' contract, all the other NPCs' contracts are gone. Interestingly enough. That's very interesting. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing we're interested in, I'd say. It's a minus 100 bag of holding. They're beautiful. It's a good thing we got some of the astral and all that kind of thing going, right? Because, gee, doesn't look like you can really go back and do much. Kind of wacky. Alright, am I heavier than I should be here? More dragon blood. What's this doing? I guess it's a healing thing. Still hear growls. Might have too many bags, right? You can't put bags in bags, can you? Nah. Of course not. Of course not. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm, yeah. Potion of law. Law master potion. Of lawness. Uh-huh. That's a different shape actually. Yeah. Might need those, so yeah. We may have one too many bags. Alright. Let's do some saving, save. Just in case.
Okay, dokie.
Oh, I don't want that. I think this is definitely the guy to take with you though. Tommy is the man. Although Fred can definitely smash some stuff for you if you got yourself a bear handy. You can bear up under it.
Okay, dokie.
Assuming you're not already a thief yourself, of course. Can we open these? We can. Alright, hold that thought. This looks like it's gonna be a little room. Yeah. And it's leading to the same place. Oh, it's going to a different floor. This is a... you know something? Hold up. I can't move. You know something? I feel like this is the way. I'm gonna come back here. Let's check around first. Let's check around first. Come back here. Just have a look, see around. I think the bridge is broke off anyway, isn't it? So probably is the only way we can go. Oh, no, we can cross. Couple of unhurt chickens. Always a good thing. Who's this now? Find out this guy. Strange visage. Who are you? You a lady? She's a lady.
Yes, you come seeking the traitor, the bringer of disease. You are a fierce beacon of life amidst his undead.
Who are you?
The walking corpses are a new addition, though the good people of the hold have been silent for some time.
Oh boy.
The false Hell Knights, they forced the good away, but now even they are not enough for Dester, and he creates a hasty army of dead.
How do we get inside?
I am not here for your questions.
What?
I give this insight of my own accord. If that is inadequate, walk away.
Okay.
Desta fortifies here because his role is nearly played out. He is abandoned. He has no bridges left to burn. The dead are plentiful, so he surrounds himself with corpses. It won't be enough. His death is ordained and his life is forfeit.
Who you be? Now you know this.
I am not here to aid. I am not here at all. I speak so you know that none of this can be escaped.
Oh boy.
Desta has served his purpose and now tries to defy his fate. Neverwinter will learn to accept such things, even as you are allowed to take him. Remember well this lesson.
What is going on? Man? Nah. That's it. We're getting our new supply for our weed. I don't know then, so this, we can't get in here, can we? Oh, we can go in here. I know, let's do that cave first then. Let's do that cave first, this feels like the place. A place of zombies. Have we still got our cloak of zom thing, or did I drop that on the floor? I think I dropped it on the floor. At the other place, got to pick up the stuff. Book of Undead Protection or whatever it's called. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have it. Alright, well now she's kind of, well, we already knew that they said about dead army. But let's think on that. Oh, we ain't got that much. Actually, because they charge a lot for that stuff. To be fair. But we can think in terms of that'd be a better cloak to have right now. Johnny?
Hi there.
He's just not got very good stuff, has he? Yeah, this is not a good shop. Not a good shop, man. Let's check around these sides first before we start going to different floors. Zombie warrior. Oh boy. Oh boy. Bitch. Trying to sneak up this guy. Get wrecked by a stone fire, bitch. I'm pretty proud of the fact that we managed to get some upgrades before we did this, because it would have been sucky. It's good we got some custom made. What's this? Kill cult. I may not like you. Oh, it's a zombie lord. I was trying to do a flank. Let's level up Fred a bit. Just in case, man. Let's take this corpse's dollar. British sterling. Get out of the way. Badger. The badger. This must be a trap. Oh, it's not apparently. Oh, it is. Shit. Ow. I just realised it said chapter 1 finale in the save there. So how many chapters is there? 5 or 6 chapters? We are nowhere near
No can do.
finishing this bad boy. Nowhere near. Not even close. I don't think he can. I don't think he can do it. Or can he? Or he's gonna kill us all. I guess we can test that thing now. Oh shit. Guess we can test if he actually stays alive. We can get him back or not. Can't believe no one can heal us though. Oh man. You don't get him back, do you? You don't get him back. That's kind of wacky. I mean, where you at? There he is. There he is. We're good.
It was so strange.
That works. It's gonna cost us 50 bones, but it works. Do that. And that's back to business for 50 bones. Totally worth it.
It's done.
Short sword +1. And save and map, please. Thank you. What's going on there? There's Zom Zom.
Will regret that.
That's, yeah, it's a cultist Zom Zom. That's okay.
Here comes halfling death.
They're getting surrounded, so. Hey, get him, Fred. Yeah. There's more, I think. Somewhere. Maybe we're good. Guys are doing some amounts of damage. Is that where we came from? Yeah. I think the idea will be with this game, these kind of big games, is to kind of like, you know, just get that a chapter done a period of time and then just keep it moving. So it, well, in my case, I won't get burned out and just continue to enjoy it. I will just play just the one thing exclusively that's long, you know. Let's mix it up. So I want to continue doing the Shem series as well and many other stuff. There's a dude there. Oh, there he is, Dumal. There he be. What's up, man?
Greetings. I am Dumal, Watch Knight of Helm.
You have failed, though,
It's good
sir.
to see a face of reason amidst the ravings.
I suppose being caged is better than torture, but at least during those sessions I could pass out if I tired of their rhetoric. Yeah. How'd you get here, man? The hold was my home until it was infiltrated. A third of our number were spies, betrayers. It was terrible. They killed most of us, but we weren't even their target. It was just to support an attack somewhere else. A day ago, Desfa returned and seemed to have a new plan. I thought I was dead for sure, but I think he's forgotten about me. Have you heard what happened here? Screams mostly. I think something has gone wrong for these cult invaders. I think their agents in Neverwinter are being abandoned. Desfa led them, but he's no longer needed for some reason. Next thing you know, he's raising undead all over. It's disgusting. Probably that chick. That's not a friend indeed. Looks like he's trying to gather power for himself, but I doubt this old one, cult, will be impressed. Whether he's one of these people of the eye or not, they seem done with him. Do you know anything else of it? Madness, these people of the eye are fanatics, content to be a cog in their master's machine, even if it makes no sense. They attacked Neverwinter for no reason, or at least no reason they have been told. Plague would never have lasted without them. They might be based out of the north, but I've never heard of the people of the Eye or the Old Ones before. You know anything specific about the Old Ones? Sorry, no. I've not been in a position to ask more pointed questions, and Desford has not been forthcoming with information. Oh, we're going for that already. I think we've gone for all of this, haven't we? Yeah, same. All same version. To find Desfa. You look after that kid that's there by himself. I'd come with you, but I wouldn't be any help. I'm too weak. If you have any other questions, I'll be here until the fighting stops. You're gonna stay in this prison until the fighting stops. So okay, that's a sound plan. Reverse psychology, I guess. Who's this? I read a knife. You sound like a hireling almost.
No can do.
Locking mechanism on the door would allow you to open it or jam it closed permanently.
Well met.
There we go. You know, I would have thought that killing the helmets of this place once would be enough, but no. Next thing you know, they're raising up all over. Lucky thing I trapped myself in here. Yeah, lucky. Damn it. You're one of Desfa's men, not a trapped helmet. Are you not? Desfa's men. Desfa is a tool like everyone. Like you. Some of us are just happy to serve. Oh wow. I don't want to let this guy out then, do I? His time is done. He should have accepted the glorious role he was given. The only delay is inevitable. You will pay as well, and Neverwinter. Past comes to haunt, and you will be dead, the dead one soon enough. Tell me where that bitch of yours is. No more truth for you, no more. You'll learn what you need as you are fed for it. Can we open this door and kill this guy?
Well met.
Yeah, no sympathy here. Invader, I know the truth. You know nothing. We are the tools of great glory. You, me, Desfa. His time is done, he should accept it. Blah, blah, you will pay. Who are your masters? Oh, it's alright. I don't think he tells you anymore. How was it abandoned? Yeah. Alright, let's save.
No can do.
So let me see. We could smash the lock and seal it. Let's see if he's got a response to that. Forever sealed, forever. It changes nothing. Nothing. You'll pay. All of it. Neverwinter will pay.
Well met. Well met.
That's funny.
Well met.
Let's see the alternative of letting him free and killing him, maybe.
No can do.
Free. I will tell the old ones of your foolishness and weakness when the time comes. Of your foolishness and weakness. Your time comes, so.
Well
Can't kill him,
met.
apparently.
You will regret that.
Oh, we can. Do we want to? You know what? I quite like locking him in there. Option better.
No can do.
Enjoy it, bitch. Sealed forever. Yep. Enjoy it. We'll make sure Dumal mocks you.
Hope your battle goes well. Do you need me?
Alright, he doesn't care. Because he thinks that guy's a bum as well. Right, that was fun. Done all of those, so I guess we'll just go out now. To the main. Oh, what there? Wrong one. Damn it! Let me out! Oh no, I'm not stuck already. But my trusty axe will be fine. Axe of fire. My astral
Hi
sword
there.
as well. Wow. This guy's suffering depression. Oh yeah, we've got another floor, haven't we? I forgot. I completely forgot about the second floor. I thought it was back to the main. I feel like we're getting some momentum going now though. False helmet, right. Should have rested first, innit? Let's see if we can have a cheeky rest around the corner here. Alright, screw it. Screw it. There's chick ones as well. Bunch of bitches. Wanna take the insurance bonus. No claims bonus thingy. Please, game. Thank you. No. I can't get the remains because the badger won't get out of the way. I'll end up hitting his butt. Thank you. Grease. Like some grease monkey. I feel we did the right thing locking that guy in there. He was never going to change. And he messed up our people in our hometown, so screw him. Hello.
I will answer.
I will answer anything. I will answer it.
Die and be forgotten.
Don't tell me get swinging. There you go. Bunch of bitches, man. Cult people, bunch of bitches. Alright, can we rest in their bedroom? Enemies are still nearby. You're gonna die soon. That's fine though. That's alright. I think I missed the door actually. Back here. Or just to... Oh, I'm going the right way, so my bad. I think. Am I? Getting confused. We came from here. Alright, this is the right way, yeah. I haven't missed the door. This is the way we've got to go. Ah! Ow. Keep still, I'm trying to hit you. Stubble him, try to stubble him. Ow. Ow. Bitch. Alright. I forget we're using special arrows, aren't we now, unless it changed. Yeah, we're using vampire arrows. Got a lot of them. That's cool. Mixing it up, you know, as we do here, as you know. If you're new around here, then you might not know that, but otherwise, you don't know we mix it up and use different things and as much as we can. More so than the average beer, anyway. If Fred will excuse the pun. Oh, it's got up. He's lying on the floor.
Won't both walk away from this.
We might be doing it. Might be getting them back up from dead. Yeah, he's bringing up more. He's bringing up more of these guys. Got a mummy there. Shit. Oh no, it's got me in fear mode. Damn mummy. I hate the mummies. It's gonna kill us. Fred's dead. Never fear though. If I can actually do anything other than just stand there like an idiot.
You will regret that.
Come on. Oh, that's the bolt. Shit. Damn you! Damn you all to hell! Get some health back.
You will regret that.
There we go. Vampiric arrows for the win. I'll get the guys back in a second. Let's clean up here if we can. Not bad for a ranger, huh? Blocked and wrecked. That was a bit of a nasty room. I think there's more. Was there not? There wasn't. Okay. See if we can get far back enough to rest. Or can just do that.
It was so
It was so strange. Put a woman's hand on me and all of a sudden I was gone. Yeah, Jamal was found in cells beneath Hell's Hand, where his prisoner since shortly after Death Threaten's false Hellmats arrived. It says that Death only took the hold as a staging area, using it to launch an attack on somewhere else, presumably Neverwinter. Just after the plague began, reinforcing the idea that Death did not start the Wailing, but he did have a vested interest in spreading and prolonging it. Whoever his cult masters are, they wanted as much death to disease as possible. Yeah. I should always get a spare Fred actually, so I can charge him up again right away, so I'm gonna rest again. And I get a spare thread token there if he dies, and then I can do that. And that. And I don't know if we're getting the same amount of money in this thing or not. I don't know. I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think so. So +1, I don't know now. Yeah, drop it in there for now. This can't stack anywhere. It's not. A couple of these bad boys as well. That works, so I might as well keep it apart from this one. So that. Yeah, 160. That's perfect. Alright, here we go. The gold. That gets hours. It's a Wednesday. Yeah. Right. I was just thinking, food-wise, what's guanin? Right, should we go to the other doors first here? This room looks a bit. This room's been a bit naughty, to be fair. Yeah, scatter away, please, guys. I beg you. I beg of you. I beg of thee. Oh, what's this pedestal about? Oh, they're gonna come back to life. It's gonna be nasty. Are they friendly? They're already. Are they friendly? This looks nasty. I don't like this. What's pedestal for? This animated armor looks better already, but shows no sign of movement. It stares intently at the altar in the center of the room. So if we push this, we're gonna get attacked, right? Ah. Need to put something on there. I don't think we have whatever it wants. I don't think we have whatever it wants just yet. So it will come work for us though? Maybe? That'd be handy. What's this? Main entrance. Was it locked before? Wait there. Oh, don't tell me this is the front door of that. No, where the hell is this?
Here comes halfling death!
Oh my. Where is this?
Here comes halfling death!
Someone's firing some shit miles away. There's an awful lot of shit going on that I don't like. Oh my. Not doing much damage though. That attack he just did. Skeleton priest, get rid of him.
Here comes halfling death!
And mage as well, get rid of him. You should never step to me, bro. You should have stayed away at distance attacking. Mage. No mages. Where the hell are we? There's another. Oh, is that the front then? That must be the front I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking this links to. The cave is another way into the same place. Etched gem. I wonder if that's something special. Inscribed the symbol of the helm and the magic of the first sweeping. Or the fist whipping his enemies aside. You also see a pedestal that the gem is supposed to sit upon. Possibly near the entrance to the helm's hold keep. You're not sure how such detail could be held within one gem. Perhaps it is merely a focus, magically causing the images to form in your mind. That's as clear as day, that clue. We're gonna get the Guardians of the Light to help us. Where's this going to? Side entrance. This could be handy. Alright, let's think about this here. Should we get those guys first to help us out? Will they follow us around? Will they kill us? Right there. Let's do that first. Let's do that first. First things first. Got beat up a little bit, so it's a wise thing to do. Now let's have you. Nice boost, Fred. Let's go back in. Now it's quick save before we get killed. By your command, we go to fight enemies of Helm. It's disappeared. Okay. Let's let them do their do. Oh look, they're outside. Maybe, oh right, so we should have done that. I don't know, interesting. Kinda confused, but cool. I figured they're gonna beat some people up for us. Was it the front gate where we supposed to, yeah, it is, see? That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Now we've got our bearings. This is what we'd have started at as if we went through the main. What's the side though? Side entrance about. Don't know of any side entrance from the outside. Oh, where is it? Oh, this looks kind of familiar. This looks kind of familiar. Is that where the boy is? Someone's growling. Oh no, maybe we haven't been there actually because there's a whole bunch of doors. Oh, I haven't been opened yet. What's that? Oh my. Oh my. That's not good. Fred, get in there. But we get spelled out. Oh, Fred's freaked out, I think. It's the Wraith probably that's doing it. Fred's still freaked out. I think it should be, in my opinion, think that it should be very hard to make a bear freak out. But then again, seeing like YouTube-esque videos and stuff, they do freak out pretty easy at times sometimes. Maybe a lion would be more hard to freak out, I suppose. But probably fair enough. It's like real life. I did these 2 barrels already? No, I didn't. Just the one. Give me that dollar. Give me that quick save. Give me that door.
My steel
Oh Lord.
will strike true.
The mages I worry about the most though. Come on, die you scum. There we go. That wasn't so bad now, was it? Oh, close the door. Get in the bow. Alright. It's like the larder or something, storage room. Is that this area? What's he doing? This links to somewhere we've been before. Same side of where we've been? Is this the same room where we did the summon thing? I think it might be. Yeah, there's the hand there. Alright, so we're back on track. There's a door over that side as well. Just there. I don't like the look of this. Canyon of the Void. I don't like the look of this at all. This is freaky. It's some real cult shit right here. Hello? Friend? You look kinda not friendly. Canyon of the Void bids you welcome. You need not fear me, for I am bound well and good. You are not those who summon me. Perhaps you would finish the ritual that may have let lapse. That they have let lapse. What ritual? Speak but no tricks. I will not speak of such as you as demon. Speak but no tricks. I won't dream of it. You are far more capable than those who brought me to this place. You see, they have let their pretty squabbles interfere with more important concerns. They leave my summoning unfinished. I was to crush the guardian spirit of this place, and I have done so. But this I was promised release. If you are willing, there is a book of the ritual in the study to the south. A black grimoire. Complete the ceremony and I shall be free. So you can add to the havoc. What? Would you be my debt? I see you are familiar with these sorts of transactions. Free me and I will reward you well. Do it. Nah. That's an evil move. How do we close him down? Probably told him you could activate the power of the Sultan. We'll just see what happens when we release him though. I'm pretty sure it's like releasing that guy in the cage. It's a bad move. He's evil, man. Oh, is this the book he's talking about? Black Grimoire. That's the book he's talking about. We'll go and sell it instead. Alright. Let's see what happens when you do that then. Oh, we can banish him as well. Let's complete the ritual first, because I'll banish him, typically. Free-moi!
I'm free. Yes. My little friend. Let me ask you what you wish of me. Something appropriate? Yes. Perhaps I will tempt you. A magical cape, an end-source double-axed, a taste of power for a very limited time.
That shall be all. Make adequate use of my gifts, mortal. My kind are not normally so charitable. Alright, a devil's deal. Is that bad? It feels bad to me. Upon the world, look. Consequences, but who cares as long as your reward is sufficient. Yeah, I figured as much. Obligations are done. I'm free. Of what time it is place, I leave you. Your trials ahead. Yeah, don't do that, guys. Don't be that guy unless you're playing an evil character. Get this cloak nonetheless. Oh, damn it. Can't even see what it is. How about killing it? Is it possible we can kill that thing? Or is he way too high level? We can just banish it normal, but will that give us less XP or I don't know. Let's complete it again. Now die, I feel my wrath. Now that is funny. You're not worth my time. Goodbye, fool. Oh, he just runs away.
Both walk away from this.
Oh, he just runs away, I see. Hey there, how much XP we get for that though? Yeah. So yeah, you don't want to do that. We're just messing around to see. We're playing a good character, so we wouldn't do that. We would banish it, obviously. All this demonic stuff going. Why is this getting bigger with every load? It's getting excited like someone's posterior. Banish you, scum. Respect your pay. In the end, your future is marked. You will suffer. Oh well. Such is life. We get this XP still? 375, I'll take that. Chandler's voice has been banished back to the dark hells that spawned him. The spot where he was raised now lies empty, awaiting the return of the guardian spirit of Helm's Hold. Ah. I need to put something good there instead now. Get the spirit back. That'd be good. Which way do we need to go? This way? Yeah, this way. Let's see, let's go now. Now we got our thingy. Guardians helping us out. They probably killed everything now and took all our XP. Okay. Hello? I ain't seen this thing doing anything yet though. Actually, maybe if we... Oh, cough.
Okay, dokie.
There we go. Come on, do something then. There we go. Not very, what's the word? Attentive? Have to bring it right to them for them to recognize what's going on. Oh well. It's XP, so who cares? Or EXP. Which is just like real life. It is all good. Injured, so they must have beat up some already. It's another library. Elite. Let's stay out here. Hold up, guys. Got no idea. I can ever remember the bag it's in. There he goes. There we go. Get to let's stop our plan from reaching fruition. I got my fists. What the hell? Bitch. Trying to run? Come on, Fred, get a bite. That guy got savaged. Absolutely savaged. I feel bad for him. For about 2 seconds.
Ah, it's done.
Nice one. Might have the book we need for the helm. There we go. There we go. Let's return the let's return some sanity to this place back. And some sanctum as well. What's this? Stairs up. There's another floor. Alright, let's put the book back first before we even go there. And yes, we do have to go all the way around. No shortcut that I can see. Where was it? This room, wasn't it? I saw a badger all the way over there. Just stuck. Is it here?
Okay, dokie.
It's here. Bite size, this well-maintained tome is exceptionally light. Page I forgot to read the description of the Doom one. The pages also seem to have a strange, almost warming glow. Inside is revealed the methods by which the guardian spirit of Helm's hold may be restored, should an evil entity have displaced it. Though the taint must first be banished by other means, simply having this book in one's backpack will allow the use of a properly prepared altar. Summon. There we go. Much more friendly looking dude. I have returned to preserve the heart of this place. The demon who suppressed me is banished and I am free. You have done as your conscience commanded and have allowed the will of the helm to return. Your motives are pure. To you I grant something extra, an enchanted ring, an expertly crafted bow, the aid of the helm, or my insight of what comes. Oh no. Decisions to be made. Oh. Don't know if I like that. I'm gonna have to try each one, aren't I? How am I supposed to know? Insight into events, definitely not. You only get one, right? So let me just see. Let's just pretend that we're not going to read these yet. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to necessarily cheat it as such. Oh, so you only get the one. Wow. That's crazy. I'm thinking maybe the bow? I don't know. Magical item, let's see what it is. Is in regard to fulfillment due to the few are rewarded in this manner. A ring. Go elsewhere and fortify against the common darkness. Go forth and do what you must be done. Let's see what this ring is. Oh, it's unidentifiable again. Have we got a lore potion, haven't we? A lore master potion. It makes you better at lore. About Owl's wisdom. Gosh darn it. Is that lore master potion? So we had a potion of lore, didn't we? Is it here? Here it is. Identify free. There we go. I think it gives us 3 uses. Ring of elemental resistance. Damage resistance. Alright, so it's damage resistance against elements. Alright. Let's see what the other thing is. Might cheat and see the information as well. I think everyone's doing the same thing here when they play this or when they're playing it. They're like loading up, seeing what's what. Unless they got like a guide or something. We don't use guides though. Guess we're stuck. Let's check out this weapon. I hope that's not it. Nor that. Alright, so we need to do the thing again. Need to do the Lore Master Potion. Elven Court Bow. 1 damage 8 times 3. Attack bonus 3, mighty plus 3. How does that compare to our composite? Damage 8, 3, 1, 3. 1 damage 8, 3, 1 and 3. 1 damage 8, 3, 3, and its attack bonus is plus 2. That's the only benefit really. This year, bow is more of a work of art than a weapon of war. Fine engravings dance over the polished wood, and a bowstring gleams of gold, almost singing when drawn. Once thought a unique and singular example of elven craftsmanship, this theory was discarded when scholars verified half a dozen identical bows in the ruins of Myth Draenor. Alright. What do we have next? What do we have next? That's weapon, power. To you I grant something extra. Oh, look at all this. That's pointless, it's only temporary. To you I grant something extra. Enchanted ring. Expert equip. What? We get all of the rewards with that. Is that what you just said? To you I grant something extra. Enchanted ring and the expertly crafted bow. The aid of helm. Oh, sorry. I thought he was giving us everything. I'm reading it wrong. Set the gifts of the helm. Use them to guard the fulfillment of duty. Your reward. That's the same thing. Okay, sorry. I was getting excited. I thought I was being smart. Accidentally. Nah, so that's pointless because as soon as you rest, those are gone. Those are gone. There you go. The only way you would ever want to do that is if you got literally a boss you know is in the next place or whatever and it's super hard and there's no other way of beating it. See? So yeah, that's not going to be the option we go for unless that scenario is the case. And what was the last? Was that the last thing? I want nothing from you. That's the dumb answer. So let's have a look at the events again as a cheat and scum. Since we're loading and checking things anyway. You see guidance from the divine. That shows a presence of mind I find lacking in many. Ask and I shall answer. Where is my enemy? A broad question. Desfer is near and easily found. Those behind him are shrouded, unknowable in their strangeness. I see layers of evil seeded with hate, but the foundation is unknown. I can't see the beginning, but I fear what may come. Who's Desfer's master? Fear, anger, desire. He is a slave to each of these. The master that commanded him is no longer his master. Desfer is abandoned, his usefulness at the end. Now he defies fate. The power he tempers with is strange. It is ancient and I cannot see the hand that moves it. Why was Neverwinter attacked? Plague became an attack only after being unleashed. Desfer did not start it, but he did spread it and delayed the cure. The wailing attacked the spirit, rotting the body around the soul. The essence of the victim fell away, along with the hope of others. That fabric did not disappear. Someone or something has benefited from what was lost. The plague has fed its master. I have no true answer as to why. I cannot see. That worries me. It worries me. How do we bring peace then? I see in many a road paved with such dreams. Unfortunately, that not many travelers end up where they intended. That said, I imagine destroying whatever threatens Neverwinter will bring a great deal more peace than exists currently. In the global sense, bringing peace means either appeasing the needs of, or more likely destroying everyone. Wow. If I thought you were capable of this, the fight ahead of you would be altogether different and likely against me. Alright, so that would be what you get there. Not a good option either. So I think, oh wow, did I check what the cloak did? I don't think I used my lore potion on the cloak. So let me just do that. And let me cough again. Where's the cloak? Let's get ripped off. Oh, is that the ring? Is the wrong one? Shit, I think it's the wrong one. I think that's the ring. Oh, I didn't check the ring before, though, did I? Wasn't there a cloak before as well? Gosh, I'm getting confused, man. Did we check the ring already? We can't have done. What? What's going? Yeah. Potion. Did I not take the potion of law? Does that not work with that ring? Dude, I'm getting confused. Maybe it wasn't the cloak. That was the demon guy, wasn't it? I think I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming, guys. Alright, that's this ring again. Right. Let's see. Oh, this was the elemental resistance here, so I think of all the bunch, then it would have to be the bow, probably. It's just a bit better than our composite one. I think it does about the same damage, otherwise. And you don't get a lot of... There's no bow recipes at the moment either, so I think that's the one to go for. Elemental protection will be cool, but I don't feel we're taking lots of damage anyway. In general. Alright, so I will double check to make sure that's a good choice. I think it's the best of the bunch. Theoretically though, maybe the ring, I don't know. Elemental protection ring, I don't know. Because it's not, the bow's not that much better, is it? On D 183 183 183 183 Oh, someone's beeping. 18313 18333 18333. No, I think we should take the ring actually, in hindsight. Because it just doesn't seem it's that much better, is it, that bow? Oh man, and the ring does a whole bunch of elemental damage. At the same time, we haven't took a lot of damage, have we? I don't know, guys. I know there's going to be lots of disagreement, potentially. I'll take the weapon or the ring. Acid, cold, electrical, and fire. Oh my word. When Galva the Bold tired of mundane enemies, he decided to invade the abyss. He spent his fortune on a ring that made him proof against all forms of elemental damage. First ring of this type. No one knows if the ring would have protected him in the 666 layers of the pit. His men mutinied at the open portal and pushed him through without any of his equipment. He has not been heard from since. Of elemental resistance. I think we'll take the ring actually. There's a little bit of light. Just because that thing's only 2 more points of damage bonus. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Bow. Yeah. Let's stick with this ring. That's what we're gonna go with. Yeah. It's only between the ring and the bow. Everything else was goofy. I want to keep a separate save just in case there's like a boss or something and you really need that other thing. Instead, I don't know. So I need to kind of like just do like that. I need to also load the other one back, which was latest 3. Alright, dude's there. I need to save that over something else. Change it to item choice. The game there, and then we quick save here. Alright, good to go. We're rested up. Map. So it's another floor up. If it ends up being that we really need the boost of health, we can go back, make that happen. Alright, we're ready. With our elemental protection now. Tried my best to figure out what the best thing is to go for, but typically I'll go for the bow, but we got a pretty handy bow already. Oh, hello. Is that the same? No, it's different thing. Okay, cool. We're going back to the same place for a second now. Benthica, there you are. Hope he's not going to end up being a scumbag.
Here I am. The fool.
Yeah, I figured not.
My stay here with the dead has taught me more in a few hours than I deserve. He's a traitor. Dester. I helped him, and then followed, hoping his deception was a mistake. I thought he would. He will return, won't he?
Where's he gone? He'll be back. He couldn't lie. How could he lie? All this time, when people had their doubts, I calmed their fears. The blessing is a gift, I said. This man cares, I said. I killed them all by believing in him. Unless I help him, and he comes back. If he comes back, then I was right. I helped him. I helped him. He deceived us. He betrayed us. But if I help him, and he returns to Neverwinter, I help them. Do you know who he's working for? I don't know. He is no Helmite. The true brethren of the Helm's Hold are dead, murdered. Should provide him with a false identity when he came to Neverwinter. He says he is one of the people of the Eye, a cult following the Old Ones. I can't tell anything else from his ranting. It's like he's a different person. He has to be. Where are these Old Ones? He won't say he is fanatical, raving, like he wants his blasphemers to wash out the Helmite words. He let them believe. But if these old ones are, they have abandoned him. He screams that he deserves protection, but none is coming. But if his purpose was, it's over now. Previous questions. Why do you want us to have the cure then? The plague, he gloated that he was sent to Neverwinter to spread it. His masters wanted it to last as long as possible. They wanted us all to die. Let's just spread the plague. How? The blessings tainted foul. Each blessing that he and his false helmets gave was tainted. Oh, we took some of those blessings though. He could have poisoned the harbours, the whole water supply, but blessings raised false hopes. So people would be even more desperate when they finally did get the plague. Such cruelty. Carefully designed to destroy our wills, and I trusted him. Made other people trust him. Their deaths are on my hands too. But what started it then? I don't know. Desfer was only sent to Neverwinter after the plague started. Whoever his masters are, I don't think they were prepared at the time. Desfer just says he was supposed to prolong it, to stop our cures. There's something about the way it kills people. Something they wanted to last as long as possible. All those people, and I let him do it. I made people trust him. Alright, where's he at now? Somewhere inside trying to raise undead to fortify this place. He has a few followers left. And no more are coming. Or he has few even. He claims he has been cast aside. He rants like a madman, murderous, heretical. I don't know, this Desfer. How could he have hidden this from me? Alright, I'll find him. What do you intend to do? I don't know. I can't go back, not yet. You can find him. Find Desfer. Make him recant. Make him say he didn't betray us. Make him say I didn't let people die because of him. What? Think about Arabeth, dude. No, I can't face my love, my Arabeth. Oh, leave me. I'll wait for the gods, I swear. I can't see her, I can't. Alright. Fenwick is gone. His will is gone. He is no further use to us. His head is popped. He is distraught and he is what the hell is that noise? Oh boy. The hell kind of music this? Oh! Nope, alright, we're going in. What's that on his head? Ritual creature. Oh, I'm diseased. I can't move. Shit. Ow. I'm gonna die. Come on, heal. Jeez. Bloody hell, this guy's smashing me in the back. I'm dead, somehow. Poison or something. Okay, that's the room. That's the room of doom. Let's check these other rooms first then. Come on.
Here comes halfling death!
Alright, we're ganging up on this guy, I guess. That would do. Must sate this evil. And have a map as well. That's nice. Who's that? Oh.
My
Got a cough.
steel will strike true.
Die, bro. Well, the chest was alive then. There we go. Come on, just die. And get my guys in here. Red keeps freaking out though. What am I doing?
My steel will strike true.
What's doing to the badger? Okay, let's try this again. Nope, no, don't kill me.
No can do.
I think you can. Or not. It's that time again. What? Unable to transport from this area. Okay, that's not a normal thing. That's not a normal thing. Level drained. Can't rest. Can't fast travel. There's some kind of sick joke. Ah. The wall of force has been erected. Ah. Oh, I see. I can't rest either. Well, in that case, I guess I just go straight in for the main. Alright, let me do a quick cut. I'm back in a second.
No can do.
Alright, man. We can't mess with this. Yeah. We gotta beat this boss up. What the hell? Oh no. You know what? I'm gonna have to actually go back and load it. What's this autosave? We shouldn't address any of those other rooms. So let's do like this. I'm gonna go up close and personal. Actually, why is my shield not? Maybe I'll go with the shield and sword actually. I don't know. But do that. Leave these other rooms alone for now. Everyone's in full health. Gonna hit some potions. Gonna use that. Give us extra protection. What does this do? Dexterity. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Endurance. What's that gonna do for us? Stamina, overall health. Do it. What does this do? Intelligence. Well, that's not gonna help us right now. We don't need intelligence. Spells and effects of the mind. We'll use that as well. Invisibility. Why not? Alright, let's go. Ah! Can I hit him with that? Can I hit him now though? I've got no weapon now. Ineffective, alright, we've got to get rid of these guys as I thought. As I thought. Still getting hurt though. Something's run out already. I think. Chieftain summoned. Shit. Barkskin's finished already. I'm sick. I think it's finished already. Screw it, go for Desta. Uninjured still. Come on. Alright, let's go for this mage. Shit, Fred's dead. Not for long though. More barkskin. That's for dead. Where's he gone? Hidden. Oh, this guy does a lot of damage, jeez. Bloody hell. My badger, still alive. Where's this bitch? I'm messed up still with it. Is he dead? As he ran off. We can't get back Tommy just yet. He's somewhere still, you know. Probably healing somewhere. Where he at? Does he run off? I don't see him. Here he is.
My steel will strike true.
Uninjured still. Might be some other trick to him. Unless he's a super strong. Here we go. He's super strong. Those are strength spells. Get harder for us to be hit, Cat Grace.
I will not fall to you!
Bloody hell. Hold up. Do that.
Die! You will all...
Is that doing any damage to the R4? Let's kill our summon.
I am beaten. There is no point in continuing this fight. You will want me alive anyway. We are not done. Take your bow, friend. You have your traitor. But now I wonder.
Send your life right now. You'll have to explain yourself, Desfa. You have questions, of course, but I don't have answers. I will not give you that satisfaction, nor will I give it to the mob that waits in Neverwinter. Your victory shall be hollow. Where is the cure? Of course, the cure, don't worry. It is here. Not that it matters, the plague would have ended soon enough without my force. How am I spreading it? You may save a few of the worst cases, I suppose, but the damage is already done. The plague has sapped the strength of the city. It did what it was intended. I have the cure. When you return me to Lord Nasher, the cure will be delivered as well. No need to scramble about searching. I have no more reason to defy you. Shut up, I'm going to look around this place before I take you back. I have questions to ask. I have other questions I need to ask. Who are your masters? We are the people of the Eye. We are the ones who follow. We are the servants of the old ones, and you are merely cattle. You cannot understand. What do you old ones? Tell us! Save your wrath. You will get no satisfaction from me. I cannot explain it to you. Does that ant understand? Does the ant understand the wagon rolling above? Does the boar understand the arrow piercing through? You cannot comprehend my masters, and I will not speak for them. Let your saber rattle. Let Nasher bring his interrogators. You will get nothing from me. How big is your group? How many people are there? We are a legion, always growing in number. In the end, all who wish to survive will become as we, move with the tide or be drowned within it. You have rooted my false helmites, but we will be replaced. Our job is finished here. Our loss will not be felt. Why was Neverwinter attacked? Why did you spread the plague? Why is anything ever attacked to weaken it and strengthen the attacker? Neverwinter is a shadow of its former glory, even glory undeserved. You will see. It was an honor to spread the great disease. It will bleed you dry and now feed your destruction. It has even. The souls of your dead will bring my master's power. If you did not start the plague, who did? I will say nothing. You are like a child begging for explanations. I understand nothing. You are doomed, and there's nothing you can do. You will see. About Fenthic, your trickery may damn him too. Good. Let the plague suffer and citizens call out for blood. Let them demand the harshest penalties. What do I care? Fenthic was a perfect tool, so willing to trust in the faith of another. Now he looks like a conspirator, or at very least dangerously negligent. Tell me, what does it do to people when they turn on the best among them? They shall see traitors everywhere. Now their spirit will weaken even further. Shut up, I'm going to look around this place before I take you back. Even the mercenary. Ever the mercenary, by all means, loot what you must. I'm quite incapacitated. Come talk to me when you want to leave. I'm sure Lord Nasher is waiting. You scumbag. I don't think I need to take so many, bark skins, but whatever. There's some nasty things in these rooms, so. Can we fast travel now? Do I want to save as well? Let's do it here just in case. Okay, so we have to just do our do here. Hope we can survive with just me and Fred. The only thing is we can't break open that thing though, can we? That chest. Let's wait for some bark skin maybe. I can survive it, and if Fred can break it open. There's no enemies in there now. Was there enemies in there before? I feel like there was. Oh, they're all brown bread now. Because the master is gone. Alright. Let's see if I can... There we go, Barkskin did the job. Oh, some heavy axes again. Alright, good call. Absolute scum. So I can see why you might take the option to use the boosted power instead. Maybe. But we had a lot of potions, so... You know. I think we made the right choice. 122. Never scrolls. Not sure if we read it before, but just in case. We have it. This music was crazy for this area though. See if Fred can get it open. Maybe actually.
You will regret that.
Where is Fred? What's he doing? Is he stuck? I can't even select him. Do this. Come on, Fred, stop being stuck, man. We can't get any of these open without doing it this way now, because Tommy's we can't get back to him basically. So hopefully this is gonna work out for us or not. I don't think we can get. I'm not sure we can get back here afterwards. So try and clear it all now. It's like a now or never type situation. Lovely. Couple of recipe crafting and stuff there. Very handy, especially after all the potions we had to consume there. Must have been so much scumbags in there, I bet. More of these heavy axes, jeez. They really want us to use these, aren't they? Maybe we will. At some point, maybe we will. Not smart enough for that. Also +1. Right, I think that's this place, I guess. Managed to get all of it open, thank God. And you will answer for your crimes, scumbag. Hopefully I make you suffer, and then put your head on the stick afterwards. You'd only be deserving.
You delay in returning me to Nashor and the precious Lady Erebeth. Hurry with your looting, and let this farce come to an end.
Yes, for what a bum you are. Don't rush on my account. I know what awaits me. My fate is sealed. There's comfort in that. It is better, I'll wager, than the uncertainty waiting for you. Or awaiting you, even. This scum. Rebel scum!
Dester's punishment was brutal, but his death brought little satisfaction. The horrors of the Wailing Death could not be undone with his execution. Those that had suffered now turned on each other. They looked for someone to blame, and found it in Dester's closest friend, Fenthic. The letter of the law found him negligent, and he was hanged as a sacrifice to appease the bloodthirsty mob.
No.
If any thought the sentence unjust, they remained silent. Duty required all to act as one. It was not the time for divided loyalties. The cult behind Dester's treachery still had to be found. The hunt led to the coastal town of Port Last. From here, the heroes of Neverwinter would continue the search for those behind the Wailing Death, and vengeance would be taken.
The last bit sounds good to me. Jeez, that's crazy. Where's my beer? Where is Tommy? What is going on? Greetings, hero of Neverwinter, please. Pause for a moment and speak with me. Where's Tommy? Lavana. Damn. Fenthic, man. They hanged him. The bums. What a bunch of bums. Chapter 2? I wouldn't put a question mark there, but I can't, apparently. Yep, it is chapter 2. You can get a level up, I noticed. Ah, you've awoken at last. I feel privileged to finally meet you, the hero of Neverwinter, here before me. I'm getting ahead of myself, you must excuse me, I'm just so excited to meet you. Welcome to Port Last. I trust you had a safe journey from Neverwinter. My name is Larana, and Lady Arabeth has given me the honor of greeting you upon your arrival. On your way, you haven't time to waste, and I'd see you excuse me after we're done. It's a pleasure to meet you. Let me say again how much I look up to you. We've all heard of the heroic deeds you performed in Neverwinter, how you saved so many lives from that terrible plague. Now that you must be anxious to speak with Lady Arabeth and begin the search for the cult, she's anxious to speak with you too. You can find Lady Arabeth and her associate, Arnen Jend, in the next room, near the exit of this building. Please go and see her right away. I wish you well on your quest to find the source of that horrible plague. I'm sure that you will succeed and prove to be a hero once again. Goodbye. Thank you, ma'am. Now get your clothes up, Nigel. Alright, let's get out. Is this a tavern? Oh my. Various adventurers.
Please listen. I have some very important information for you.
Alright, hold it.
Hello there.
I hope you find this cult and kill
I
them.
have some very important information for you.
Oh,
Please
wait
listen.
there.
I have
Ah,
some
there's
very
Tommy.
important information for
All
you.
of our guys are here, Beck.
Please listen.
Oh
I have
gosh,
some
she's gonna
very
drive me
important
nuts.
Information for you.
Who's that?
It is good to see you here in Port Last, my friend. If we are to have any luck in tracking down this strange cult behind the plague, it will be with your aid, I am sure. I do not know how much you have been told about Lord Nash's orders. I shall help you understand whatever I can, certainly.
We don't even know what the orders are.
You know, of course, that Dester and Fenthic were associated with some manner of religious cult that was behind the Wailing Death in the city.
What? He wasn't. Venvic wasn't. Or is that the official line now?
We know so little about this cult. and it would be foolish in the extreme to suppose that simply because their activities in Neverwinter have been stopped, that they have been defeated. Lord Nasher commands that we track down the headquarters of this cult and discover their plans and stop them before another atrocity is committed.
Sounds good to me.
Erin Gend, Lord Nasher's spy master, is here in Port Last to help us do this, and has brought reports of many strange activities throughout the Northern Lands. It is possible that agents of the cult may be behind some of these activities. If so, we may be able to find them and discover where their base is located. Your aid in this will prove invaluable.
Okay, let's get some questions going. Actually, how are you feeling?
My strain should not surprise you. My only love lies dead, and while it was my lawful lord who executed him, his true murderers remain beyond my reach. I wish, with such fervor that it frightens me, to see those allies of Desta pay, to see Tyr visit them with terrible justice. I am a paladin of Tyr, sworn to uphold good and justice, yet somehow I cannot condemn Fenthic in my heart. He meant only to do what he saw was his duty, I am sure of it.
Yeah. Everyone can make a mistake, Arbeth, even for the best reasons. Fennec was a fool to follow his duty so blindly. It's very sad what happened to him. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm so naive. Not everyone is as caught up in duty and goodness as you are. Even Paladin has a heart, Arbeth. You cannot be an avatar of justice all the time. Paladin has a heart, or even has a heart. I don't get feelings behind the truth about Fenthic, Arbeth. I don't really have anything to say about it. Wow. There's a lot of dialogue all of a sudden. You don't normally get that much dialogue for a response. Yeah, it's free.
I thank you. That is kind of you to
she's
say.
speaking.
My own loss seems insignificant, however, compared to Fenthic's disgrace. but I should not be distracting you from your task. My own problems are unimportant and of no interest to you, I am sure. Please forgive me.
This might be a problem. There we go.
It is just that Fenthic's fate could have been mine, or yours, or anyone's. How do you know that the path you walk is the correct one? I have never questioned my faith or my duty before, but neither did Fenthic. I feel doubt, and I am ashamed to admit it. Perhaps I am merely wallowing in my sorrow. Perhaps I know my path better than I think I do, but I am no longer sure. Is it wrong for me to think such thoughts?
Yes, it is. You should put yourself together. Know you're being too hard on yourself. It's never wrong to question. What's important are the answers. She's been too harsh on herself. Questions are not a bad thing.
Am I? All my training and instincts as a paladin tells me I am not being hard enough. Perhaps it is best if I put these thoughts out of my mind for now. The safety of Neverwinter relies on your mission, and my duty regarding that is more than clear. Let us speak of that instead. Of course, ask what you will of me.
Are you and Aaron? What are we doing here?
I am here to see that Lord Nash's commands are carried out, while Erin continues to use his network of spies to gain more information beyond Neverwinter's walls. Admittedly, my own role seems sparse. Part of me thinks that my Lord Nasher simply wishes someone he trusts in this role, while another believes he does not wish to be reminded of Fenthic or my pain. Regardless, we will do all that we can to help you. Do not think your efforts go unrecognized.
How do we find this cult?
Erin has several ideas on places where the cult may be hidden. Currently, he is working on finding a way into the city of Luskan. Its gates have been sealed since the plague in Neverwinter began. I suggest you talk to Erin about where these places might be. Search for any clues about the rise of ancient cults or odd activities. Once a way into Luskan is found, you can search there as well. If we are fortunate, you will perhaps encounter some part of the cult and gain information as to who they are and where they are based.
What if we find information?
Any information you discover should be brought to Erin and myself. Once we know more about the cult, Lord Nasher can decide what to do next.
How do you... are we not searching more in Neverwinter?
The search does continue within the city. Indeed, Lord Nasher is having Neverwinter scoured thoroughly for more traces of the cult. It is his feeling, however, that the true force of the cult lies outside of Neverwinter, and that it is your efforts here that will prove the most valuable.
Okay. So what do we know about this cult?
Dester appears to have been their link in Neverwinter, as you discovered. But of the cult itself, we have been able to ascertain little. Erin is positive that its true heart lies outside of Neverwinter, and that it has yet to show us the extent of its strength. The task ahead of us will no doubt be most dangerous, but that makes it all the more necessary that we do not remain ignorant of what this cult is and what it intends. Certainly.
Any advice?
I would suggest you speak to Erin Gend and find out where to focus your efforts in finding evidence of the cult.
Okay, cool. I would suggest that I go in this chest and take this healing lamp here. And this box here as well. And take this money. And speak to Kendrak, whoever that is as well. It's like a shopkeeper.
Hey, I suppose you're here to sign up, are you?
Huh?
I've no time for a new apprentice, however, so off you get.
Sign up for what, bro? For the bloody mercenary guild, of course. Isn't that what you've come? Unless you're not here for the training. Wait, now I placed you. You're the one folk who came with Lady Arabeth, aren't you? Neverwinter. My apologies, lad. We get so many strangers coming through the town these days after all. Something I can do for you? No, who are you? My name is B. Kendrick, head of the guild here, the mayor of Port Last, also known as First Captain. Your name B. Pleased to meet you. That's the name. I recall the lady mentioning you now. She said you'd be a hero, in fact, which makes me doubly glad you're here. I have a problem someone competent like yourself might be able to help with. And there's coin in it for you. Might you be interested? What's the problem? I received word from Waterdeep not long ago that a group of criminals escaped from Bulg prison. Dangerous bunch, killers all. According to the word, the group be split up to avoid capture, but all of them be in this region. That makes me nervous, it does. Each of them has a sizable bounty for they left there, marked with the seal of the Bulg, to prove that they be dead. Tis too dangerous a task set to send my own men to it, but perhaps you might be up to the challenge. What does you think, lad? How much are these bounties then? There are 5 criminals escaped, and the bounty of 300 gold pieces exists for each of them. And how dangerous are these guys? Not all be men, in fact, but all be quite deadly. If he finds them, be careful. At least they be separated now, and not together, or all together. So I would have to bring back the air. Aye, be that wanted alive any longer, not wanted alive anymore. The seal of the prison on their ear identifies them. It's easier than carrying the body. True enough. Yeah, sure, why not? It's a relief to hear that, lad. If left free and alive, these criminals will become a problem. I'm sure. I hope he finds them all. The 5 be named as follows: Zor, the Sturge, Wyvern, Delilah, and Yeskar. What about Zor? Zor be a minotaur, so he should stick out wherever he goes. He'd be strong and fierce warrior, but he's a wee bit simple in the head. I thought he has many friends still in Luskan. Maybe that he will be there, or at least attempt to enter the city. Right, that's the Sturge. Such a strange one, a gnome thief, it is said, believes himself to be the smartest man alive. Gnome was sighted last in Windlands along the South Road, though it could be anywhere there. And that Delilah, female halfling who is known to be cruel and wicked. She'd be an assassin who comes out of Luskan. I hear the city be closed up tight, however, so I doubt she'll be there. Last word I have of that one is that she was spotted east of town, and then all but vanished. And Yeskar? Yeskar be a fierce half-orc murderer, and it will be he that masterminded the escape of all of these criminals. Of all the ones that have escaped, 'tis Yeskar who has remained the most elusive. I have not a clue where he might be, though he will not stray far. Ah, I thought this was the one. The Wildman is an elven man, a renowned bandit who is familiar with the ways of the wood. He be deceptive and cunning and skilled with the bow. Elf has not been sighted, but I have little doubt he be hidden within Neverwinter Wood. Let's search for him there. Alright. Another guild. Train fighters on their skills, and we sit hiring them out. Can you train us? Such short time it will benefit ye little, lad. Besides, as I already said, the guild be full. Do you sell arms then? Or can we hire any mercenaries? Nay, wish as such, go and speak to Haljat at the cracked anvil. He'd have all you need, I assure you. Mercenaries? Aye, if you wish. You would need to speak to them yourself, however. They decide for themselves and set their own prices after all. Directions? I know Port last well. Ask away. Any inns? High Alliance Arms is a fine inn, and you'll find other adventurers like yourself there this time of year. Store. That's the cracked anvil. Temples. The only temple in town is Tyre's Lad. The Lady Abrath be there, as Father Newegg. Magical supplies in town? Aye, if you wish. Them cloak wizards have built an enclave there. It is a strange place, but El Tora caters to wizardry folk. Is there a druid grove in the area? There be one off in Neverwinter Wood. You may wish to speak to Balad about it. You'll find him at his little grove just outside of town. How do we get to Luskin from here? Take the road north, lad. They say the gates will be closed tight due to sickness in Neverwinter, however, and they'll not let you in. I think that's about everything. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, you then? And I've got a sub quest there for us. Can we go in this guy's cabinet here and take his stuff? Normally you can. There's all the gang here.
I know you. You are the one who emerged from the corpse-clogged streets of Neverwinter to save the city from the horrors of the wailing death.
Yeah, we had help. I was maybe involved, but I know the truth of things. I see the mark of the Silent Lord upon you. I've known about you ever since the massacre at Academy Leo. A beautiful maelstrom of brutal slaughter swirls around you. And then we read this before. He's staying in the cult that's responsible for death for him. Oh, he's working with her now. No doubt you come for the same reason, okay. I'm eager to punish those who unleashed when death upon their winter. Thousands were taken by disease, their essence stolen from the grasp of true death. That is why I answered Lord Nash's desperate call for mercenaries to come to Port Last. He is also anxious to root out those behind the wailing death. Have you heard any rumours about the cult since you've come here? The location is well hidden, however, I would not be surprised to learn they are connected with the village of Charwood. Where's that? The town has isolated themselves from the rest of the world. Far to the south of Port Last. Few outside my order even remember such a place exists. The town is a strange place. There is a foul taint upon it. That we of the long death can feel. None of the emissaries my order has sent south to investigate Charwood has ever returned. It would not surprise me to discover the links to the cult behind the wailing death in that unnatural place. So, you're standing around here. Shouldn't you be out scouring the north? So you're going to take a look into some? No? Running hell to skelter on my own would do little to locate the cult, even less to further the cause of death you must serve. Your reputation is well known. I've heard many tales of the slaughter you rain down upon those who dare oppose you. The mark of death is upon you. If we join together, we shall unleash a storm of devastation to ravage the north and feed the eternal hunger of the Silent Lord. I guess I could use a homicidal mark. Not just yet. We're gonna stick with our guy. Send to me if you require an ally on your mission. Together we can help seize destruction throughout the land and reap the harvest of agony and death. Alright, so our guys we picked up before.
Well, you must be the one I've heard of, correct? The legendary savior of Neverwinter? I've heard a couple of ballads written about you already.
Act like they ain't know us before now. That's all. Once here's the last thing I would expect to find the great Leon Fredango. Ballads already tell the truth, however. I should know. My name is Shaman, a bard and master of skills. I expect we have been hired for the same purpose. Find these cultists and stamp them out, yes? They're working for Arabeth, so they're all working at Arabeth now. Of course, Lord Nash has spared no expense in mobilizing an entire army to look at this call. The search for Neverwinter is enormous. But we still can only have one person at a time, I wonder? And I and those other mercenaries have been sent out to these parts to search, which is fine by me. More chances of for fame in a smaller group. Any rumours? Cult could be practically anywhere. You may want to look into the hills by the Green Griffin Inn even. I've heard many tales of monsters raiding the roads nearby in force. Monsters. Bugbears and orcs mostly. Apparently they were being directed by some humans, however, which would make it quite odd. At any rate, since Luskan is wrapped up in its own concerns, the countryside has become open season for banditry. These monsters, however, are more organised than is normal. So you're gonna look into some more? Well, it could be that I enjoy being bored. It could be that my instructions are to aid you in Arabeth, and I haven't been told to do anything yet. So how about it? You got the gumption to take me with you? It would be far more interesting than standing around here. Okay, we'll just test if I can have more than one. Yeah, if it's just still just one. Excellent, I'll make disposal. I don't think we're going to be able to get more than one. I'll tag along as they need me. Let's do something different, just let me know. Yeah. Yeah, the contracts again. Pretty sure you can still only have one in this game.
We meet again.
Yeah, one at a time. It's like I said, the problem with this game is that because the lockpicking mechanism and that, and the traps mechanism, it's like it doesn't make any sense to have anyone else other than Tommy with you constantly.
Greetings and well met. You are the one I heard of, aren't you? The one responsible for saving the city of Neverwinter. Your deeds have become something of a legend.
We had help. Your modesty share the praise, though it does nothing to diminish the honor you have rightly earned even. I am Dan Red Tiger, noble warrior from the Utgard tribe to the north. No doubt your mission here is the same as mine. Take care, but there's some kind of motor outside, so I hope it's not picking up too much. Like a leaf blower or something, which is just what you want when you're recording with the window open. So you're working for Arabeth. It seems Lord Nesh has determined to root out the cult. Caused so much suffering to the city. He's ordered all the mercenaries and Neverwinter to come to port last, joining the search. After without hesitation, I lost many friends to the plague, and I meek to avenge their deaths. Cowards who unleash this curse must be made to pay. Have you heard any rumors about the cult? I have heard nothing from the cult, though many suspect that I do, that the answers might be found in the city of Luskan. The city has long been an enemy of Neverwinter. The evil blight upon the north, it is widely acknowledged as the home of murderers and thieves, a place with no honor. I'm sure it's picking up that noise. Probably. It would be no surprise to me to discover the links to the cult in that breeding den of evil, though I admit there is no evidence pointing to Luskan. I accomplished little by dashing off on my own. I was ready to come here and help any who might need my blade. Reputation is well known, blah 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 blah. We'll just acquire their items again, I guess, just in case.
Hello there!
Formerly a soldier of Neverwinter, now I intend to hunt down the bastards who did this to us. You know us. Everyone knows your name. You're one of the people who saved us from the plague, and I expect that you'll help just as much search for the bastards who started it. Who are you searching for? The cult, of course. This mysterious organization that unleashed the plague on Neverwinter. Name sounds familiar. And killed so many innocent people. A hero like you is just what we need to find them. I have no interest in finding the skull. I'll do my best. I'm sure that it will be more than enough. A lot of innocent people were killed, and this cult owes us a debt. It can only be repaid in blood. Give him hell for us all.
Greetings and well met. I know you, don't I?
I think I've
You saved the
recognized your
city
name.
of Neverwinter.
Maybe not.
I heard the tales of your deeds as they were sung by a bard. It's wonderful to meet you in person.
Everyone helped. Modesty is a true sign of a heroic nature. I think that bards will sing more than one song about your deeds someday. I am Linu Lenaro, an elven priestess of Shiana Moonbow. I was hoping to meet you. I figured I missed you while I was changing my clothes. Changing your clothes? Have we recruited her before? I don't know. Oh, when I came in here, a waitress spilled some drinks. Oh wow, soaked your clothes. Well no, I bumped into her, and when drinks crashed down, I leapt backwards into a dwarf, knocking over his ale and stew. So that messed you up? No, the food and drinks landed on the floor, but the dwarf crashed into a half-orc, causing the knife he was eating with to slice open his cheek. That's when the brawl started. Oh wow. And you wrecked your outfit in the brawl. I managed to stay out of the brawl, hiding under the table and feeling awfully guilty. When the fight was over, I felt I should help clean up the mess. So you got there to clean up? No, I wore an apron and managed to stay pretty clean. Then I stepped outside for a breath of fresh air and slipped into a mud puddle. So then I had to go change after all that. Why didn't you just tell me you slipped into a puddle from the start? Safe track and live. I didn't want you to think I was clumsy. I'm waiting here at the orders, Lady Arbeth. You are clumsy. I think you're a new companion, maybe. I don't know. So you're working for Lady Arbeth? All natural order, all mercenaries come to the port yet. I spent weeks wearing myself out, trying to help ease the suffering of plague victims. I don't have that opportunity to bring the culprits to justice. Any rumors? I haven't heard anything specific about the cult, but I've heard about some trouble around Neverwinter Wood. I don't know very much, but apparently there was a ranger in town here that was telling of animals savagely attacking anyone in or around the woods. Having failed to destroy us with their terrible disease, it would hardly shock me to find out the cult had struck with a plague of vicious animals. Is there anything else I can help you with? Are you planning to travel there? I'm not much of an investigator. I have been ordered to travel with anyone who has need of a healer. You're the one who knows how to solve mysteries. I would love to help you though even. I have strong abilities in the art of healing, and I can also stand on my own in a fight. I'll be a valuable resource for your quest. Okay, you can just... We'll take your thingy-majig. We had a pleasure. Look forward to our adventures together. I'll follow you and perform the best of my abilities according to the orders you've given me. Anytime you wish to issue orders, blah 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 blah. I don't know if we had it before or not. But yeah, that was a hilarious tale of failure. Body knocked
Greetings
again.
to you. Forgive me for being so bold, but you are the one being called the Champion of Neverwinter, aren't you?
It would appear so. My hypothesis was based upon your manner of dress and physical appearance, combined with the descriptions I've read from those praising the man responsible for saving Neverwinter from wearing death. I wasn't acting alone, brother. Your modesty is admirable, but facts cannot be denied. Others may have been involved, but everyone is in agreement that you played a particularly critical role. I am Body Knock, Ginkgo, a gnome sorcerer from the island of Lantan. I must confess that I am not surprised to find you here. And I heard Arbeth was recruiting people in aid search of the cult behind the Whale Death. It was a simple logical leap to assume you would be among us. You're working for Arbeth as well, of course. I was never to study the plague, it causes it and effects, so that such a catastrophe might be prevented in the future. You may have discovered a cure for the plague and flushed out those behind it, but the process by which the Whale Death has spawned has not yet been determined. I am eager to solve the mystery. If only so much horror can never be unleashed upon the world yet again, but that can only be accomplished if we first locate the cult. Any rumors of the cult? I've heard people claiming the cult has a base in the plains to the south. Others insist there is an undeniable evidence of water being necessary because of all this reading. In the forest to the east, still others swear the cult is hiding in the city of Luskan to the north. Obviously, such rumors and hearsay of little value. I prefer to put my faith in hard, empirical evidence I can observe with my own two eyes. As yet, I have found no evidence I consider reliable. That's an opinion, though. I don't think you understand. Without the proper data to analyze my evaluation of the situation, result in hypotheses with an unacceptable margin of error. Naturally, I have formed some preliminary theories, but if I were to venture any opinion on this matter, it would be nothing more than a complete to guess. So guess, but you know, sometimes you just got to play on a hunch, man. A hunch? You are a strange man. But I suppose if I were to force to make a shudders guess, I would say we should start our search in Neverwinter Wood to the south. Port Last Wife. Robots, roots, herbs and other flora grow in abundance in the forest, many of which can be used to heal a variety of illnesses. It is only logical to assume such plants can be used to bring sickness and death. Thus the woods are shunned by most civilized people. They believe they are haunted, making it a perfect place for a secret hideout for a large group. Neverwinter Wood seems to be the only place that provides seclusion and the materials that would have been necessary for the cult to bring back the world and death. At least that's my best guess. That's a decent guess. As I said, I have plenty of hypotheses. However, I would not be all surprised to find my theory about Neverwinter Wood to be wrong. So you're going to investigate? I'm an accomplished sorcerer. I also have a realistic understanding of my own limitations. Surviving the wilds continuing alone would be a challenge that surpasses my capabilities. Besides, Arabeth has hired us so that we may serve and assist others. Blah blah blah. Same thing. Let's have his thingy. And then the final one is Tommy, I guess. I'm pretty sure we got everyone previously. I wonder if you don't buy their contracts previously, if you don't get them to select here. I'm sure you do because everyone's been paid, haven't they? Alright, now Tommy's back. Like he doesn't remember us either.
Glad I am to see you. Isn't the country wonderful this time of year? So much better than the city with all that, burning and dying. You know.
Yeah. Surprised to see you here, apparently. Yeah, well, what's a halfling supposed to do? Me, I go where the money is. After you and I went our separate ways, Miss Arabeth there approached me and gave me plenty of money to help along on this pony of a ride of hers. We're all supposed to help with the search. Seems like Lord Nashor wants to get rid of all the cultists who started this fight. I say good for him. Just goes to show that not all old people are useless and should be killed, you know? Wow. So you were conscripted into service by Arabeth. I've already been paid by Miss Arabeth, and good point too, I might add. You'd think this Nashor fellow belched gold at will. Bleached. I was just told that I'm supposed to help one out wherever I can. How sweet and unspecific is that? I don't suppose you actually want something, do you? Information away in depth? Nothing more than anyone. No. You asked me though. Luskan's the place to look. Aye. The city has pirates and thieves galore. Anyone with any kind of bad reputation is more than welcome there. I assure you. Been there a few times myself. A better place for a frog to hide than amongst toads. Not that I have any evidence to back that up or anything. We can always use a good rogue. But it's a coincidence that I happen to be a good rogue? Fine. This one rabbit town was beginning to bore me anyway. Alright, that's our go-to guy because he does everything that we need. The rest of the guys are fine, but they're just gonna cause us to have to go back and forth too much. Yeah, we did have it before. It's never. Yeah, these are the items we had before. Where's what's his face's one? What's his name? The Doom guy. Grimnar. I don't see his token thingy.
I
Hey
have
there.
been waiting.
I don't see his thing. No.
I figured they'd drag your carcass back here if...
Alright. You know what we've done to do? Did I go to that already? I can't remember. Come on. Get out of there. Also, this doesn't feel right without Fred here, man. Where's Fred at? I need Fred. Get the full dream team back. Now we need another call up. Bounty hunt. Harvest Tower. High level experience, okay. And then search for the cult itself. There's some serious hardcore lore and dialogue going on there. Previously. Right, let's talk to this brother here.
Hail, friend. You were instrumental in ridding Neverwinter of the wailing death, I understand. Allow me to congratulate you on a job well done.
Thank you, sir.
You have shown yourself to be possessed of remarkable courage and resourcefulness. That is fortuitous, for both these qualities will be needed if you are to complete your mission.
I bet.
But that is not how we shall begin. I am known as Aaron Gad, and I have served our Lord Nasher for some time. Hopefully, I may be of similar use to you now.
How can you help us?
My place lies in the shadows. I have many eyes and ears throughout the northern lands. And it is my place to inform Lord Nasher where the Vipers lay in wait. If only I had foreseen the actions of this cult, I could have prevented the disaster. But these men move skillfully out of my sight and hearing. Instead of recriminating myself for my failure, I must do what I can to repair the damage. And that is to offer what information I have to you, so that you may find where this new nest of Vipers hides. Erebeth has informed you of where you must search, yes? She has told you of how you may root out these fiends?
Yes, you can expand though.
Unearthing the cult will not be a simple task. What few whispers I have collected, however, have allowed me to narrow your search to this region. It is vital that the cult's exact location be found, and that we are certain any leads we discover are not attempts at deception. Erebeth will not be satisfied until we find at least 2 separate leads that point to the same locale. That is your task. I do know of one possible lead for you. There has been strange news regarding a series of caves that lie north of Port Last. Investigation may reveal the cult to be hidden there. If not, there are other avenues for you to investigate. The city of Luskan to the north, Neverwinter Wood to the east, and the wildlands of the South Road. I suggest, however, that looking into the caves first would still be your wisest choice.
Okay, tell us about these caves.
The caves are in the hills to the north of Port Last, near the Green Griffin Inn. They have long been used by humanoid tribes of orcs, bugbears, and the like. They aren't usually a concern. In recent months, however, I have received word that these various humanoid creatures have been raiding the roads south of Luskan. This would not be unusual, except that the creatures now seem very organized and, I hear, are being led by humans. This leads me to believe the cult may be involved. That will be for you to determine. Just keep this in mind. No matter what you find there, Erebeth will wish 2 firm leads on the cult's location before she will act. We cannot afford a mistake.
Fair enough, makes sense.
Have you a question for me then, my friend? As you wish. I will certainly tell you all I know about the other places you may need to search.
Right, tell us about Luskan more.
Aye, a city of pirates and base villainy. The city itself will be closed to you now, but it will be worth your while to go in that direction anyway. You should seek out the humanoid caves by the Green Griffin.
Well, we know why it's closed, what we'll ask anyway.
Their gates have been sealed ever since the plague began in Neverwinter, I'm afraid. The city is quite anarchic. An outbreak there would be devastating indeed. I have been attempting to pull what strings I can to convince officials in Luskan that the plague is over, but I am having little luck so far. Before the gates closed, there were rumors of battles in the streets in Luskan. Who knows what transpires there? With luck, I will soon arrange you a way inside to investigate.
Okay.
The road north will lead you along the coast and directly to the city's gates. As I said, getting into the city will be more of a problem than reaching it. I will attempt to remedy that as soon as possible.
So we're gonna have to do something when that happens. This city here.
It is known as the City of Sails, home to pirates and far worse ilk, and ruled by 5 high captains who maintain an uneasy balance of power. True power, however, lies in the hands of the mages of the Arcane Brotherhood within the Host Tower. Even I know little of these men. The city is powerful, anarchic, and dangerous. Luskan has challenged the Lord's Alliance more than once. Be careful when you walk its streets, for many within see strangers as easy prey.
Yeah, we truly mistaken when they bump into us.
Evil men are common as coins in Luskan, my friend. This cult could walk the streets unnoticed and find many allies who would heed gold above all else. The fact that the city remains sealed even now that the plague has ended, and so little word escapes its walls, has me worried of what events transpire there. Additionally, I have been troubled by reports of humanoid banditry taking place on the road between Neverwinter and Luskan. This is unusual, and while it may simply be caused by Luskan's ignorance, it should be investigated.
Different questions, time?
I will certainly tell you all I
Neverwinter
know.
Wood.
One of the deepest and most ancient woods of the north, my friend. It is filled with life both beautiful and dangerous, and is tended to by the Order of Druids.
How do we get there?
Follow the road east of Port Last. The lands are wild and sparsely populated there. And when you reach the boundaries of the Great Forest, you will know.
Any more info?
Like Neverwinter, the forest is warmed by the magically heated waters of the river that runs through it. It is a grand and beautiful place, I am told. Few journey through its boundaries, however, as it is said that the wood has a life of its own and is unwelcoming to outsiders.
Oh, great.
The druids of the wood, watched over by the archdruid Awil, are aware of all that passes within their charge. It is my hope that they can provide you aid. The archdruid Awil has sent several letters to Lord Nasher as of late, begging for aid against some unknown force that assails the wood.
Oh boy, it's probably some kind of rot.
Lord Nasher would have provided the help the archdruid required, but could not, due to the chaos within the city. Neverwinter must come first.
That's probably part of the plan.
Awil has sent no more messages in recent days, and it is possible that the druids exist no more. The exact danger that was being faced was not explained. This cult may not even be involved. It may, however, so this may be an excellent avenue for you to search. Whatever has occurred, my friend, expect the worst. As you wish. The road leads eventually home to Neverwinter, but before that lay many miles of wildlands, as well as the village of Charwood. The cult could hide in many places there.
And we get there how?
The southern road is not so much a place you'll go to, my friend, as it is a route you take. It will lead you eventually to Neverwinter, but it is the region itself that concerns me. Very little, There has been little news from the village of Charwood for many years, I understand. It may have been deserted for all I can tell. Ruins will be common, and it is said that other, stranger creatures may have made these wildlands their home. A powerful wizard is even said to have taken residence.
Wizards.
I have no reports from this area. None. This disturbs me perhaps more than it should, as the cult could exist openly here, and I would not even know. I offer the South Road as a possibility mostly out of speculation, my friend. I simply would not wish to leave it out entirely, just in case my suspicions have good reason.
Yeah, fair enough.
As you wish. I will certainly tell you all I know about the other places.
Okay.
There are locals who could tell you more of this town, my friend. My knowledge of it is limited.
Yes, no, we know that already.
I am told there is a barracks for mercenaries within the settlement. If you desire to hire assistance, inquire there. I did my best to investigate Port Last before we made our base here, my friend. But what you suggest is not impossible.
Oh boy.
There may have been things ongoing in this place which escaped my notice. An investigation on your part is not without merit.
Okay.
As you wish. I will certainly tell you. There are locals who could tell you more of this town,
Alright, sit then.
I will certainly tell you all I know of. Have you a question for me then, my friend? Aye. What would you have of me?
What will you be doing?
I still serve as Lord Nasher's master of spies, my friend. And his need for proper information is more vital now than even before. My ear must remain to the ground, even if my efforts must be coordinated from here, rather than deeper in the shadows. I shall continue to seek word on the cult that might aid your quest, though I have my doubts in that. You will have far more success than I think.
What's Neverwinter saying now?
Grim. Lord Nasher reports that many of our armed forces have perished from the plague, and even more are needed to restore order to the city.
Oh boy.
The worst is perhaps over now that the plague is cured, but still we reel from a crippling blow. It will be some time before things return to what they were. What do you wish to know?
I think that's a lot.
Aye. What would you have of me?
Oh, wait, how did you become a spy master then?
That is a curious question, my friend. Nor does it have a simple answer if the truth be known, and is not a tale that I care to often tell.
Come on. We're getting a lot of success now, aren't we?
Though I'll not be held responsible should you nod off during the telling of it.
Sorry, guys.
Let me see. Perhaps it is best if I ask you a question first. You are a person of nature and the wild, are you not? How is it that you came into your calling? Was it an accident? Was it born purely of talent? Do you believe you were fated to be what you are?
Let's go with fate.
Fate is an odd thing, wouldn't you agree? Crystal clear when behind you, yet evasive and unknowable when before you. I myself started life as a slave in the southern deserts of Kalimshad. Never would I have foreseen that I might become who I am today. I knew of the lush and wild jungles of my homeland, Chult, only through the bedtime tales of my mother. I have never laid eyes upon its shore. My mother was owned by a most vicious and cruel caliph. As a slave child, one learns to stay out of sight and to move silently, lest one be beaten. Moreover, I learned to listen. I listened to the chatter of the servants, the bored talk of the guards. For many, many years, I was the shadow in the caliph's halls.
Always listen.
For all my hiding, however, I proved of no use to anyone but myself. I could not save my mother, When the
Oh,
Caliph beat
boy.
him to death for spilling a tankard of his mead, for instance.
That is messed up.
Aye, but such is the life of a slave. I was the Caliph's shadow, however, and I blamed myself for not stopping his blow, young and foolish as I was. In grief and anger, I stabbed and killed the Caliph, and was subsequently chased into the streets of Calipore.
You imagine how could you, you know? Happened to you then.
I fled into the shadows of the city, and was not alone there. I found many who I will call allies and not friends, for we acted in unison only to survive.
Imagine. And kills your mum and you're like, oh, ask him why did you do that? How could you?
The law pursued me, so always I remained hidden and listened as I once had. The fact that I was a thief to remain alive did not help. And eventually, even the shadows of the city were no longer safe for me.
It wasn't lying when he said it was a long story.
I sought passage out of the city. And eventually, a captain took pity on me and gave me a position aboard his ship. Perhaps you have heard
yes,
of
I think we have.
Randall the Red? Randall the Red deserved his reputation as a violent and cunning pirate of the Sword Coast. While I joined his crew, I was not a pirate as you think of it. I was not fond of drink as the other sailors were, and instead spent my time at each port making new contacts and listening.
Spy Master Liliana Star.
Over the years, Randall grew to depend on my skill. He gave me gold to establish informants throughout the coast, and I heard news the instant it happened. It was I who kept Randall safe and one step ahead of his pursuers, for always would I know before the chase was on us.
How do you feel about that?
I was not truly a pirate. I was his master of spies, though I did not put a name to what I did. And while Randall was indeed a pirate, he was an easy man to like. I was not fond of the looting and pillaging Randall indulged in, and did my best to subtly steer him away from the worst of it. Randall knew what I was doing, and permitted it only because I was otherwise invaluable to him. He cared not if I cringed and turned the cheek when the crew plied the worst of their bloody trade. As the years passed, I came into a certain amount of my own fame along the Sword Coast. My life was my life, and I was satisfied with it, and discharged my duty as best I knew. It was not until I encountered Lord Nasher that my life would change forever. That, however, is another tale. Ask me of it sometime, my friend.
Dare we hear more? Wow. I mean, some of it was rough, but wait, it was long. Let's pretend I want to hear more. Perhaps another time.
Perhaps another time, my friend.
Made for a fine audience.
You made for a fine
audience. Oh, you got to tell there we go.
Back to more important.
It's more important matters.
Is there something you needed?
Alright, thank you, sir.
I shall hope that the gods keep you safe, my friend.
Alright, so Arabeth's turn on Arian's turn. And these big RPGs, man. I went and purchased more as well, JRPG ones. It's gonna take us forever to finish all these games. It's not gonna happen. Alright. Where's Fred? There he is. Here he is, popping out of nowhere. Port last. Armor's son. You're an adventurer, aren't you? I mean, greetings, sir. That is my pa, and I could certainly use your help. What seems to be the problem, sir? Well, me and my pa, his name's Geralt. Everyone in Port Last knows him. We live on a farm just north of the town gates. There's lots of monsters that live in the hills around our farm. Normally they don't bother us so much, But lately they've been ambushing travellers in caravans and such, being real bold. They even went and kidnapped my mother while me and my pa were away from the farm last week. So my pa sent me to town to get help. Want me to find your mother, I'm guessing. This needs your help. All I ask is that you go and talk to my pa. Go, nothing else. Oh, we'll help out, man. That would be great, my lord. I'm sure my pa would appreciate it. To get to our farm, you just need to go through the north gate and follow the road a bit. I'll stay here for now, find some more people to send to pa. So he calls me back. I'm sure you'll do the trick, though. Just go and talk to him. This could be shady or this could be legit. I'm not sure. Is that guy there? I'm the son.
I greet you.
As always, ready to help a hero. Actually, that means you're for hire. Not me, I've had my fill of monsters. Major Kendrick pays them my room and board, and I guard port loss from drunken sailors and whatever monsters wander by. That's enough excitement for me, you know. A little insight. As some of my pals here, I'm back to have a taste for adventure and I was hungry for work. It's the building behind me here. And so, if you're a sword for hire, where else have you served? I was Neverwinter for a while before the wedding, and even working a pirate gig in Luskan before they kicked all of us foreigners out. What can you tell me about Luskan? Admittedly, it's good to share my stories with a human companion. When I left, the high captains were fighting tooth and nail against each other, vying for the arcane brotherhood's attention. I doubt it's any different now, either. Directions. Oh, we got this information already. It would be good to find the inn and see if we got maps though. Yeah, we're not the inn, the stores. 4 programs, shadow cocktail, bags. Oh, the stocks of the basic items we'll need. Some specials along the road. Some special stuff set aside for his fellow dwarves too out here. Septals up in the hill northeast corner of town. Don't like it, did I? Put a lot of money into people's pockets around here. Go to the south. Thanks. Yeah, trouble. Unlikely. Oh, is that a teleport now? Alright guys, you know what? I think you know. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched and watching this series, these RPGs are old school and hardcore. Ugh. So we're getting this shit done. Chapter 1's complete. Oh, that's a nice vista. And we're now in chapter 2. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to be. Oh, hello. When did we fire Mac for hidden? Anyway, we've got all this to check out the next time around. We're doing it all over again in a new location. Got a whole bunch of parts back to back, so we're gonna take a little interval in between before we continue this again. That should be a good amount of parts for you guys to chomp on while we get some other things in between. As you have to with these big RPGs, man. So yeah, a bunch of quests are building up again. We have only just begun. It's chapter 2. Don't forget to subscribe and all that kind of thing if you care to do so and like the content, and thus care to do so in the first place. And also leave a like if you like the video, or a reaction depending on where you're watching and where you are. And if you happen to be one of the 10%, you can also do the Patreon and share your massive wealth by giving $1 a month to the community, in which case we can no longer be a peasant, which would be nice. Thank you much, and I'll catch you in something else soon enough. Thank you.